Anyone else like to talk to the council?
Yes, hi. My name is Sam Bellevue with StandUP-America, and I continually come and talk to you about the red light cameras because there's no reason for them. I've explained to you that we pulled the data and it showed that it hasn't decreased the accidents at all. So why do those exist? Pretty much only to extort money from the people. You know, we can't act like computers and stop at the 0.0001 seconds it's required, so you don't get the ticket. And it hasn't reduced the accidents at all. And the reason why it's all still there is because no one disagrees. You're all the same breed. You're all politicians. It's really hard to understand when someone just... We'll get one person saying, I disagree, and everyone else agreeing. But there's no one ever standing up and opposing the whole council. We have no strong heroes or leaders as politicians anymore. I don't see it. I don't hear it. I don't feel it. I see the same type of people that have been brought through the system and elected, you know, using the same system that existed before. So it's Darwin's theory, you know, survival of the fittest, and you guys obviously have figured out a way to get into the system. So now we have everyone in the same breed, and that we don't hear any of the community's voice outcrying. It makes no sense for the red light cameras. I don't know why we have them. It hasn't reduced the accidents at all. Can someone tell me why we have those? There's no reason, just for the tax dollars.
Because we want to share money with corporation.
Exactly.
Partnership.
40% of the ticket goes to the corporation.
Can we have one person talk at the same time, please?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that we can understand you, so you can make a time useful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, excuse me. All right, so anyways, the problem with the economy and society has come from the inside, and we need to change management. I'm not saying you guys are doing a bad job completely, just saying that it's not a career position you're in. It's not. And I know people like to view politics as a career, but you're not supposed to be here for the rest of your lives. You're supposed to spend maybe 1 term or 2 terms representing a group of people and move on from that, your group, more people can come in. But being in here for 20 years, being in here for 30 years, that's not what a republic is. Our democracy is failing because we don't have changeover. We have 98% disapproval of Congress. More people die a year in Congress than get removed from votes. So we have the same problem at the local level. We have a problem with management staying in for too long. So I'm sorry if you're offended, but please, can we change the management out and start focusing on representing other groups that have other voices in here? And if the red lights continue going on, I mean, there's legal suits that can come forth. There's no purpose for it, and you guys are extorting money from the people. So please, stop extorting money from the people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Zimmerman, and I represent StandUP-America. We try protect or stand up for ordinary people. Guys, my experience with Bellevue almost for 25 years, very simple. We have a pure fascism. We have all definition of fascism in Gestapo principle. My experience with Bellevue police for 20 years, when I first time touched Bellevue policeman, you know what it means, or he touched me first time, absolutely. And I have good experience with KGB and Soviet Union communists. So I'll be honest with you, we have a pure fascism. And situation right now very simple. You prosecute me with 97 with my first class action case, with dismiss 6 months later. Right now you prosecute me with another class action. I bring the biggest class action in American history behalf of disabled people, senior citizen, and caregiver. No analogy. For $100 million, what is government Department of Social and Health Service, government department, steal from us for 10 years. A huge class action. What is triggered right now, a dozen class action against all United States, like example. This is very good for everybody. So situation right now very simple. For more than 4 months, we start ask police department in public request how much cost this case, what is go investigation, what is go for 4 year with 300 pages. We don't have answer. Last Monday I talked to you and I bring mayor in court because it's supposed to be personal responsibility what is policeman doing. I don't blame policemen because everything what has happened for last 1 year has come from you. You doing this. You acting like a Gestapo, no policeman. Policemen have management what is under your jurisdiction. You can change, but you don't want. Is a point. So we bring mayor last week with small claim court, and I ask you again in This is my proposition. So when you next week don't give us this cost, how much cost this investigation for 4 years, we bring the next consul, you know what it means. So right now we bring another. Right now this deputy consul, deputy mayor, you know what it means will be. So deputy mayor right now go to small claim court, personal, you know what it means, for abuse of the system, mismanagement, and bad service. So we will doing this again. When you don't give us information before next Monday, it will be another small claim court. If we're doing this week by week, before you not start acting like a civilized people. Because to me, you look right now, you come mental deficiency. You know what it means? It's very simple, what is we ask. It's not a problem. If we don't go to court for public request, you know what it means, probably will be next step when we could sue City Bellevue because you don't provide public request what is supposed to be by law. So right now, situation very simple. And I speak right now to every citizen who listen to me. You can sue personal government in small claim court. It costs only $35, and everybody can be happy because it's exactly what is we doing right now. What is we need doing? Every citizen right now make a fundamental change of government.
The time's up.
Yeah, thank you very much. I deliver it to you. Sam, give to her.
Any other person like to speak to the
Thank
council?
you very much.
Can I just make a request?
Of course.
My
Councilmember
children,
Wallace.
thank you, love to watch SpongeBob SquarePants in the same episode over and over and over again. And I've never quite understood what the fascination is, because after the first time I see the episode, I just have a hard time sitting with them again. And in that vein, I was wondering if we could try to get some sort of answer to the questions that have been raised, I think, for about 12 consecutive weeks now, in the hopes that perhaps an answer of some sort would be sufficient to keep the episode from replaying again and again and again.
Okay, I think that's a legitimate question to raise. Obviously, we all have answers to the question that's raised, but I just want to do it in the appropriate time, appropriate form. I think you raised a good question, and we will see if the city manager can craft a civil answer to enlighten, educate the public, and inform, say put in a more appropriate way, so that we don't have to repeat this over and over, can avoid the situation. Thank you for your suggestion. Yes, please.